Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this is the Amazon Fire Phone Challenge update number 2. So how's it been holding up? How have I been doing? Have I used any of my other devices? No. I've been pretty well set with the Amazon Fire Phone. I've gotten used to it. The battery life is great still. I'm averaging about 4.5 hours of screen on time. Just period throughout using this phone over the last several days. I'm averaging about 4.5 hours of screen on time. Now that is really good screen on time. I did put up in between. I took it all off, as you can see. Check out the installation of Google Play services on this phone. I do have a video up, and I'll put a link in the description so you can check that out if you decide that's something that you want to do. But I had some questions about it, and people were asking, hey, what about Google services? Does it even run them? Can you sideload them? And I put a video up showing you how easy it really was to do. So since the last update, I've installed it, tested out all the Google services that I could possibly test out, and they all work flawlessly. No issues at all. As you can see today, last update I did, I think was on the 12th, might be the 12th, and today is the 14th. So I gotta say at this point, I'm using this device, and I'm fully using it as I would any other device. And one thing I ran into was the voice dictation. Now the voice dictation is pretty good, but you can't use it to set an alarm. It'll tell you I can't do that for a lot of things. And so if you use a lot of voice dictation, most people probably don't. Most people probably feel uncomfortable talking to their phone out in public or something like that. But because I basically do it within the privacy of my own office and home and stuff, so I don't even do it out in public. But when I do it, I want it to be able to do the small tasks that I want it to do. So with that being said, I'm gonna do what I did that one day, and it told me, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And then it gives you a list of the things it can actually do. So here we go. Set my alarm for 1 p.m. for a meeting today.
Sorry, I can't do that yet.
And so this is what you're faced with right here. And for some this is a big deal, some it's not. But for me, I'll pick up my phone at any given time and say, remind me at 1:45 I have a meeting with Joe, or remind me at 1:45 I need to go have lunch, something. And with this phone, you can make calls, send messages, send emails, search the web, and get directions. And that's new. But again, this is a new product. So, I didn't know this. I said, let me do set a reminder for my alarm at 10:30 a.m. And it said I can't do that. And I was like, hey, okay, it's a new product. They're still working out the bugs. This is what you can do. And at least you can do this, I'll say. At least I can do maps, email messages, and calls, and web searches. And that's fine. It's okay. So let me pull up voice dictation for emails and texts, because I frequently do those. So I'm going to start up a text message. And I'm going to use voice dictation for this text message because I do this a lot. I really do use this feature on all of my phones, and Google is probably one of the most accurate, and coming in second is Siri. But not Siri. Katana. Katana is borderline first and second, and I put Siri last. But nonetheless, check out this one. Today is going to be a very interesting day, comma. I've got lots of videos to shoot, and I'm excited, period. So here's what came up. It says, today gonna be a very interesting day. High galaxy videos to shoot, and I'm excited. So the voice dictation, let me just do it here. Let me see if I can get the same accuracy with Siri, because I've frequently I use voice dictation for a lot of things. So let's try that again. And what did I just say? It's gonna be an interesting day. I got a lot of videos shooting me excited. Today is going to be a very interesting day, comma. I've got a lot of videos to shoot and I'm very excited, period. So this one says, today is going to be a very interesting day. I've got a lot of deals issued and I'm very excited. So let me power on Android phone here. Let me power these phones on. Since I'm doing this demo, I'm gonna pause while this one powers up. Okay, I've got the Moto X powered up, and so I'm going to do that same sentence. I guess this is a very difficult sentence for voice dictation. Let's see. Today is going to be a very interesting day, comma. I've got lots of videos to shoot, and I'm very excited, period. All right, so there you have it. Google's still going. All right, so Google actually got it. Google now got it all right. It said today is a very interesting day, comma, I've got lots of videos to shoot and I'm very excited. And then it was continuing to do my voice dictation. So I've even got Katana here. And we're going to try this with Katana because, as I said before, Katana is borderline first. Very accurate voice dictation. So here we go. Today is going to be a very interesting day, comma. I've got lots of videos to shoot and I'm very excited, period. All right. Today is going to be a very interesting day. It spelled the word comma. I've got lots of videos to shoot. Him be recited, period. I don't know. So, looks like the only one that got that right. I guess that proved to be a very difficult sentence for voice dictation, which I didn't think it would be, but Google seems to have come out on top with that voice dictation. And that wasn't meant to be the prime focus of this video, so sorry if I took that a little too far, but I want to show you how inaccurate this phone was for voice dictation. And it is very, very, shout out to Ro, he must be on Instagram doing something. It is very inaccurate. Well, I shouldn't say very inaccurate. It's just not as accurate as Google and some of the other services. Now, granted, in that demonstration, which is real world, I didn't plan on doing that. The only one that got it right was my Moto X. So, with that being said, does that mean that voice dictation is horrible on the Amazon Fire phone? It sure doesn't. It just means that it's a new platform and it's going to take some work, and I'm willing to wait it out. So, and this has been kind of my focus point on this second update, but I've been doing a lot more reading, and I've been doing a lot of things that require note taking and things like that, and you know, it's just not as accurate, and that's just that's kind of just what it is. So that's not a bad thing. Again, it's just that the Amazon Fire phone dictation is still new. Excuse me, it's new and it's to be expected with some things. So, other than that long dissertation on voice dictation on the Amazon Fire phone, I actually dropped this phone this morning, and I'm happy to report there are no cracks. It's a little smudge back here, but that could be cleaned up with a little rag. This does require lots of fingerprints, or it does get a lot of fingerprints, so it requires a rag to keep it clean. But am I happy with it? Yeah. Does voice dictation really bother me that much? Of course not. But I think if you were to pick this up, you'd be still happy, I gotta say, because people who are doing the Android thing full time can get the best of both worlds. Google Play services, and to me, you're getting the best of both worlds. This dynamic perspective is awesome, to say the least. And I don't use the word awesome very often, but it's extremely nice. I just can't get over how nice it is. So stick around to the end of this video. and I'll do the unboxing that I promised. So how do I feel about it again? Update number 2. During the time that's passed, the reason I did those demos because that's what I've been doing, a lot of voice dictation. So in result, if I couldn't do it on the phone, I end up just typing it on the computer, and that's about where it stopped at. But I'm still loving it. I did play with Google services for about 12 hours. I gave it a go just to see, how this phone would operate, how it would feel with Google services full time on it. And I did it for about 12 hours or so. And, it was hard to take it off, man. Because in my initial video, I said, I'm not going to load Google services. I know it can do it, but I'm not going to load it. I'm going to use it as Fire Phone only in this challenge. And that's what I've been doing. But I did put a video up showing that it does work. And, you can load it up. Check the link for the description. I was pretty impressed at how well it ran Google services, and I think you will be too. So there you have it, folks. Update number 2. I'm still loving it. It's still in the 90 to 100% range. I'll see you guys in the next update. Take care.